Hello, hello. Happy Monday. How are you? We're gonna go ahead and do some makeup. I just washed my face and got a pimple that's driving me insane. I don't pick at my face, but sometimes I get the urge to. I'm definitely trying not to. All right. Got that shared over to my next other page. Let's go ahead and do some skincare. I did a face mask last night and my skin is feeling smooth. My nose pores are looking better. I'm going to tone my face. I just washed it. Good makeup always starts with good skincare. Oh, running out of my serum. Do a little face serum. Oh my goodness. Running out of all my stuff. It's just that time. How's everyone doing? If you are just now tuning in, can you say hi in the comments? If you are on the replay, can you say #late? I actually had a couple people tell me that they didn't know they could comment on the replays. I do encourage you to still comment and answer my questions and talk to me on the replays. I go through all of my comments and I answer everything even when I'm after. So feel free to comment even if you're on the replay. I didn't realize people didn't think that you could comment. Let's do some moisturizer. Oh, I left my favorite moisturizer in the bathroom. Sometimes I do my skincare in here. Sometimes I do my skincare in the bathroom. So my stuff is scattered and it drives me crazy. My skin is looking a lot better after that mask. Just because it's the time of the month it is. My skin was looking super dull. And now I feel like it's looking better. We're going to use a full coverage foundation. We're going to keep the makeup simple and easy today. Look at that glow. Consistent skincare pays off. Consistency. So today I made a coffee using agave. I don't like it as much as maple syrup. The salted maple syrup is my favorite, but this one's good. It's not bad. I used almond milk today, and I used to only use almond milk and stuff like that. Macadamia nut milk is really good too, but I'm leaning a lot more towards whole dairy milk lately. Cow milk has been my go-to. All right, let's get started. I couldn't tell if my toddler was yelling for me or if he was hollering. He sings the Bluey song. You know how the entrance is Dad, Mom. Hello, hello. How are you? All right, we're going to go in with a little bit of concealer. Kind of conceal. I'm going to conceal this spot and then I'm going to cover up my eyes. Of course, I didn't use my eye cream today. Why is it so hard for me to remember? I've been consistent with my eye cream and my eye mask, and I think my dark circles are starting to go away. I need to look back at some pictures and see, because they don't look as dark as they usually are around my eye. All right. Focus, Tiffany, focus. All right. I'm going to use a little bit of concealer. We're going to conceal. I am taking my concealer and dropping a drop of my favorite beauty oil in it. I'm good. I actually slept well last night. Kai only woke up a couple times, and Zay slept on the couch, which is odd. He didn't wake up at all. Usually if he falls asleep on the couch, he'll wake up in the middle of the night, real upset about not being in bed with me. I don't know how I got here, and I don't know how co-sleeping became part of my life, but it just is. And I love my toddler to pieces, but when he sleeps with me, he rolls around on my hair, on my face. His little feet are everywhere. He's just oh, a Post-it note on your mirror. That is a really good idea. I might do that. Woo! She picked up a lot of concealer. Let's go over that with a beauty blender. I don't know why I put on that much concealer. Okay, let's cover up that spot. We're gonna say bye-bye blemish. It's like making my whole nose swollen. Ugh. Okay. So look at the difference. Flawless. How's everyone's Monday going? I don't have any plans today. I'm gonna get ready. And I don't know what. I have some ground chicken. I'm gonna make some ground chicken meatballs. Other than that, I don't have any plans today. Maybe I can take the kids somewhere fun. I've been kind of waiting for Ver to wake up and see if he wants to go somewhere with us. Zay is just as active at night as he is during the day. He's something else. He's such a sweetheart, though. He's been so good with Kai lately. I do have a little bundle going on right now, and you can get a primer. Look, my primer's almost gone. A primer, a concealer. What was the fourth thing that I put in it? Why am I blinking? A primer, concealer, and a foundation. If you're interested, you can say Flawless. For a discounted bundle. All right, we're going to go ahead and let's do my brows first, actually. So I can clean it up with my foundation. I think I just need to make sticky notes and put them all over my house for everything. Do sticky notes for remember my eye cream. Sticky notes for remember to take your supplements. I've tried so many different apps that have little lists and reminders, and I have not found the one. What works for you for reminders? I think tomorrow I was thinking about making some steak. Ver said he wants steak and rice and broccoli. I was like, I can do that. Trying to encourage him to eat at home more. Get healthy with me. We are going on day 3 of no gluten, no refined sugar. I'm still using a little bit of natural sweeteners like maple syrup or agave just for things like my coffee. I'm 1 cup of coffee. If I even missed on the first, I didn't have any coffee. So I'm also trying to cut back on coffee. We're not cutting my coffee out, okay? We are not cutting my coffee out. You know what? It's so sad. When I was at the grocery store the other day, I saw the Girl Scouts selling Girl Scout cookies, and usually I would always buy them, but now there's tests coming out saying that they're high in heavy metals, and I feel bad not supporting them, but I hope that they get the problem fixed. I feel like the more we spread awareness about it, the more people don't decide not to buy at this time, the quicker that it will get fixed, in hopes anyways. Because I think I like to support kids when they are doing stuff like that. If a kid knocks on my door for a fundraiser, or if a kid is somewhere selling something for a fundraiser, I'm a sucker. I'm probably gonna buy it. If I see a kid on the side of the road selling lemonade, I'm gonna stop at the lemonade stand. I'm just that type of person. Is anybody else like that? Yeah. Well, I've tried apps that like set little alarms on your phone, but then I just get annoyed with all of them and turn them off and like, oh, I'll do it in a minute, and then I don't ever do it. Look at that. Such a beautiful finish. Nice full coverage. This is also very hydrating, so this cream foundation is gonna be good for dry skin, mature skin. Yeah, it's sad about the Girl Scout cookies, but I think they'll fix it. I feel like they're usually a pretty good company, right? I don't know. I guess I don't really know anything about the Girl Scouts. Did you do the Girl Scouts when you were little? If you were on here and you did the Girl Scouts when you were little, shout yourself out. I did not participate. I wish I would have done more things like that when I was younger. I feel like I'm going to push stuff like that on my kids because I didn't participate in any sports, like no extracurricular activities. There was a short time in my life where I rode horses, but I never got past the training part. I was fairly young, and I was still in training to do barrel racing and pole jumping. And then my teacher got pregnant. She took some time off. I started going back after she came back from maternity leave. But then my dad passed away shortly after that, so I didn't get to continue. But that is like the only sport I ever was interested in. I did do cheerleading and I absolutely hated it. I did it just because my sister wanted me to be honest with you. I did not like to do cheerleading. I would do this. We lived in Texas, and so like the summers would get really hot, and then the practices were outside, and I would be like this, ugh, I'm so hot, and I would pretend to faint. I would fall down, and I would be like, I just need to sit out and drink some water. I absolutely hated it. And my sister and my mom would be like, look, if you go, we'll take you to Sonic afterwards, and you can get whatever you want at Sonic. They would have to like force me to go. I hated it. So I did like one year of like drill team cheerleading, and I remember every time that I would go to my grandpa's house, he would have a picture of me in my cheerleading outfit, and I would just be like, ugh. Like he had it even just a few years ago. I was like, I cannot believe he has that picture of in his house. Like I hated that time. You didn't like the Girl Scouts? I got my Loon cup. Are you from Minnesota? Minnesota Loon? Really? I've always heard such good things about Girl Scouts. I've heard mixed things about, what is the boy version of Girl Scouts? It's, why am I blanking? I've heard mixed things about that. Cub Scouts? Is that what it is? I hated cheerleading. Or like with the passion, I hated cheerleading. It was not my thing. My thing was more of hating cheerleading than doing cheerleading. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and set my under eye with some setting powder. That's bothering me. What is the boy version of Girl Scouts? Is it Cub Scouts? Is it? Yeah, Cub Scouts. Okay. Boy Scouts? Boy Scouts are a thing? I was thinking it was something different. I'm liking this foundation today. If you are interested in a new foundation, you can say Flawless and I will chat with you. You can get foundation at a discounted price this month if you buy a little bundle including a primer and a concealer, so you'll get like a full face. If you are interested in that. You were a brownie leader and a Cub Scout leader and you didn't like it? I like to mention that all of these products are non-toxic products. I do like to keep minimal amount of chemicals in my house, so I try to use the cleaner versions of everything. Of course, we're not perfect. For some reason, I can't seem to give up Dawn dish soap and hydrogen peroxide as my little like stain remover because it works so well. We won't say anything about who I blame for that. All right, so see how this one is kind of still shining through as it's just being stubborn. I'm going to take my beauty blender. I'm going to dip it right into my powder. And this is going to help cover it. So you can mix powder products and cream products, but you always want to layer cream first and then powder over cream. All right, mascara time. One of these days, I'm going to try the trick of warming up my lash curler in warm water, but I have not done that yet. Oh, I hear Kai Kai waking up. That was a short nap for his morning nap. He's so cute. He like does big yawns when he wakes up. And this morning, how he woke me up is like he crawled to my face and was like, "Hi, how are you?" I was eating the chip yesterday and he was so curious about the crunch of it. He was like, I fed him broccoli again yesterday. I was thinking about feeding him sweet potato, but I didn't. We stuck to broccoli. But my son, for some reason, okay, I want to tell you a little story. Persistence is key when it comes to toddlers. Toddlers are going to tell you they don't like something. They're going to try something. They're probably not going to like every vegetable you put on their plate, but they're still developing their taste buds. So it's important to expose them to it over and over and over. My son loved sweet potato. My first son loved sweet potato when he was first starting to eat, and I used to give it to him all the time. And then I went through a phase where I didn't do so good eating healthy foods, and so we went through like a 4 or 5 month period where I didn't expose him to sweet potatoes. And when I did bring it back, he was like, he wouldn't eat it. He would take one bite and be like, "No, I don't like it. I don't like it." And 1 month I was like, "You're going to like sweet potatoes because it's one of my favorite things. It's one of my favorite carbs." So I just kept putting it on his plate. 1 month I did it like probably 7 to 10 times. I would just put it randomly on his plate, make him take one bite. I didn't force feed him, just like you have to try it at least one time. And now he loves sweet potatoes. For some reason, I made dinner last night and I didn't even put a sweet potato on his plate. I think because his plate was full of like chicken and broccoli and carrots and everything else. I gave him avocado. But anyways, I didn't even put a sweet potato on his plate. He came to my plate. He ate half of my sweet potato, a large sweet potato. He just kept saying, "Mama, more, more." And I was like so excited. So this is your sign to be consistent. Even if your kid tells you that they don't like something the first 5 times, just put it on their plate. They might come around to like it. I made all of my sweet potatoes yesterday. Kathy, you better Wrap yours in foil and throw them in the oven today. Calling you out. At 400 for about 40 minutes. Wrap them in foil. Wash them, poke some holes in them, wrap them in foil. In the oven, 400 for about 40 minutes. I need to find a cleaner alternative to foil. Let's let that dry, actually. We're supposed to get snow today. Or no, tomorrow, right? Tomorrow? I'm not looking forward to it. I regret not getting outside yesterday. You should do it. It's super easy. I wonder how they would be if you... Will they just take longer if you don't wrap them in foil? I've never done it. Do they cook differently? I know foil is not like the best for you. That's something I haven't gotten rid of yet either. I don't use it a ton. I guess we can up. So you have to do oil before if you don't wrap them in foil. To snow tomorrow. I don't want snow. Get out of here, snow. Doesn't Minnesota know it's spring? It's time to plant plants. Time to plant plants. That second curl is like where it's at. In the 90s tomorrow for you. I gotta get Kai a passport. We're coming to you. Really, like this next couple months would probably be the best time to visit Mexico before it gets too hot, huh? Like March or April. My eyes look green today. Is it because I'm wearing a green shirt? So I can get like a little bit of a... Look at those lashes growing. This mascara has a lash growth serum in it, and I've seen great results. My short, stubby lashes are starting to get where I want them. We got a little ways to go, but I think another month they'll be good. There will be hot warnings. Oh, heat index warnings this month. Spell check does that to me all the time. One time, sorry, this is a really random memory. One time when I was in LPN school, so like they're really strict. Like you can get kicked out if you're late too many times, if you miss too many days. Like super strict. You have to be on top of your stuff. But I was in LPN school and I was late for the first time and I was freaking out and my car had an issue. And I was like, I texted my professor and I was like, hey, I'm running late. I'm having car issues. And I like put my phone away and I didn't even check it. And it changed car to cat. And so when I got there, he was like, how's your cat doing? And I was like, what are you talking about? And he said, you texted me and said you had cat issues. And I was like, oh my God, I have car issues. Anyways, random thought of the day. The hundreds without the heat index, so with the humidity, we might even be higher. Pool time. I'm ready to get my tan on. I'm ready to get out in the sunshine, get tan, because your girl is looking white. She's looking pale. I don't like my winter shade. My winter shade is kind of yellowish, but my tan is really pretty, I feel like. Does anybody else feel like that? My eyes are looking green. Green eyes are the rarest color out of all of the eye colors. All right, let's put on a lipstick and call it a day. Let's just do a gloss today. All right, if you are interested in a new foundation, say Flawless and I will message you. We can get you color match. I can help you get a discount if you order a foundation this month. If you are interested in any of the skincare that I used on my live last night or this morning, you can say glow, because my skin has been glowing. All right, if you have made it this far in my video, thank you so much for watching. This is the final look, and we are going to call it good there. I hope everyone has a happy Monday. Remember, don't be sad about Mondays. It's just a beginning of a new week, and you should be positive about it. But I will catch you later. I'm thinking about taking the boys to the zoo or like a play cafe or something tomorrow. So I will probably do my makeup live earlier than 11 o'clock tomorrow. I might post about what time I'm going to do it, or I might just do it at like 9 a.m. So I'm sorry I don't have like a set time, but I will be around. Well, if I lived in Mexico, I would stay tan year-round too. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you later. Bye.